And probably some contacts we see still running, but not a lot.
Let me just find the URL so I can post.
Normally, if you hold it 13 seconds, it will do a force.
Is this the video URL? Probably is.
That part doesn't work. You cannot disconnect the battery.
Community meetup.
30 seconds because it's intended that some battery
Roundup. Paste. Click enter.
But in any case.
Yeah, put them to my usual community meetup settings now. Yep. On previous times, I've usually been able to have
We live
all safety settings
on YouTube.
without any issues.
And you're like, no, on Twitch.
Same safety settings that I run on community meetup, which are the same run always. I never change. I have pretty much everything.
It's
on.
just easier for me, Bento, on YouTube because it's easier for archiving.
I like to live on the dangerous side.
Yeah.
Like, I have everything on for friends, everything on for trusted users, everything on for known users.
I actually looked at some of the stream buds today and I was like, wait, some of them have like 500
The
views?
same.
I was like, what?
Safety settings none. And safety settings absolute maximum.
Oh no, G1 friend can't make it. Better give him a message.
I just live always on my
Just as
custom
I
settings.
said, that saves me quite a bit of bad time when I'm in public instances with a lot of Russians because guys like them attract Russians and like no amount of safety settings, like it's not shaded crash, it's usually the zip bomb crash, which has not been fixed yet. I don't know why.
Oh, it's Yash. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, Yash, this is on stream now. You're boobing me because it's streamed from my view currently. I couldn't recognize you because I was like, that's not Yash, is it? And I don't have name tags on.
Yash became a Rusk. I think that's Rusk, right?
Yeah, I want to pull those. Boo.
Check 1, 2.
Oh! Oh!
Is better.
Bento, don't kill Yash.
Hey, Bento, what? Yeah, Bento, there's only one solution to this. We're taking you.
But we can't kill Bento. This is stream leader.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Bento has blood armor.
Damn it.
Quality difference the same, I've not switched my mics yet.
Assassination attempt.
Matrix Avatar.
It's just
Off with his head.
people in VR. We're at 75% it is.
Yeah, I
You
know. It's
rate
like,
them all.
these are only once a month, and I'm always like, I always change the show.
Who's hosting them?
Sometimes I don't even
Wish I could do some noise gates with
Ribbon is hosting this.
Ribbon.
wait, where is he?
He's gonna, if you're gonna show something, Stabby, he's gonna ask once he made the introduction for people to stand over there afterwards.
I heard it was
Nice,
Pete
nice.
showing up again. If it's Ribbon showing, I'm out of here.
I miss Ribbon. It's been like months since he's shown. Oh.
I haven't seen Ribbon
Wait
in,
a
like,
second.
6 months.
Wait. Bento? Apparently, even though I turned off my camera, I still see it over there. But not the display, and it's not being streamed to the thing.
I mean, January was good.
Wait, the display is still here.
April and May.
Why do I keep eating this?
Yeah, Bento, if you look at my stream, you can even see the outline of the camera I'm looking at.
I wish I could.
And even see the outline of the display over there. From this view.
Bento like the ASMR.
Stop it, you're making me hungry.
What? Just get snacks.
I have some candy.
How about
I also have some bread here. Hey, Bento, we should eat some bread. I'm bored. Here, have some bread. Hmm.
Ben, you want this, right?
Good word.
The chips. It's fake Pringles.
Alright, I'll just eat bento instead then.
It's like it's fake hot and spicy Pringles.
Hello.
Better. They're actually better than actual Pringles.
I'm just turning on your avatar. I can't see it because of my download limit.
Sour cream and onion.
I want the full,
That's what real Pringles are good at. Sour cream.
full experience. There we
If
go.
I'm honest, I'm afraid to swap into the other versions of it because I don't know which is dressed and which isn't.
Oh.
When you're eating.
Oh yeah. I would be careful here.
Are you like a mouse?
Yeah, I might pop away for a minute just to make sure the other
That's
version,
really
my
high
good
normally.
rated version is dressed.
Oh my god.
Good idea. You can easily get back.
It's going up
I was
again.
gonna say if you hit the delete local avatar like data button in your menu, it'll delete all of your saved parameters. Like,
Oh really? Hold on.
yeah.
In my settings menu? Really?
Come on.
Well then I'll just
You go to
No, it's still in your- yeah, it's a button and you try it.
Funny when you hear like everyone talking and you're just literally stressing through adding all the fucking animation layers.
Yep.
For all the cool ass
Yeah, Ben, so at least I can do this. Yeah.
Snacks. That's the solution.
Yeah. That's the best part about having upper arm tracking. You can like lift the. Yeah. Yeah. They're right here on the upper arm. I don't have anything here. I don't have anything I can. I don't have straps I can actually put around here. But yeah, I have one on the upper arm here. It's right here. And right here. Bento, they're right here. I'm touching them.
good rated goodness.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're my last few.
I wonder when we're starting. Well, we haven't broke up late, so it's a bit late. It's fine.
We're late. We even woke up late.
Yeah, Ribbon broke up late. It's fine. Right, Benzo? It's fine. Ribbon is here soon. We're normally not over time anyway, Dragonus. It's fine.
No, we wait too much time. Imagine the man being 3 hours long.
That actually have happened. Just look back at one of the streams.
Yeah. Like the older ones were that long.
Camera! Oh. I'm thirsty, but don't want to put up words yet because we haven't started.
I have learned some really neat shit.
Ah! Yeah. Hey, it's only like 39 degrees Celsius in this room, I think. Let me actually just double check.
I'm not sure. You're really hot.
No, 29, yeah, that was the word. 29, it's still fucking like, oh, I'm dying.
29. That's what I used to sleep in. Come on.
Yeah,
Russia.
it's.
That's the temperature
I even have the
midnight.
fan on over here, and the fan is half broken.
It used to be. Like,
Yeah.
Midday used to be 35 degrees
Hey,
Celsius.
hey, Benzo, fix my fan, it's half broken.
I changed my mind. Dragonus.
You know, you can have a fan to rotate, right?
AC now, though, so now it's cold.
If I push that button on it, it turns off. Sometimes when I change the speed of it, it turns off. Sometimes when I change the timer on it, it turns off. Sometimes when I click the mode button on it, it turns off. I think there's something wrong with the PCB. I should disassemble it and take a look at it and see where the fuck it's shorting out. Because I don't want to buy a new one. That sounds expensive.
Oh, Dr. Root.
Hey, Rude.
Dr. Root.
Yo, it's Rude. We're about to start.
Where's the bread?
I can stab Bento.
They made me stab you with my tail, Nushu. I'll do it.
Yeah, Bento is like, do I have any weapons? Do I have any weapons? Bento, you're just gonna hit me with the bells. That's it. Yeah.
You're gonna need the new bell end.
Got it from Doctor Strange.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, weapon, are we about to be ready? That just made me more thirsty.
I saw a design of a character on DeviantArt, and they were like a character that was like made of glass, and they were built. Being healthy is important. I'd be really interested in like a shader, like an avatar. Alright, everybody.
No, it's not. Healthy is overrated.
Between all of your limbs and body. I think
Water is
Eat ice cream every day.
sit down.
Nah.
Hey, Kool-Aid, man.
The amplifier isn't working, by the way.
Oh, the microphone is not working. How long has it not been working? No one's told me.
The microphone is working, but the amplifier is not. Can you step off and step on again to see if it works? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it works.
Yay, thank you, Pete. Hello! Welcome to the Avatar Roundup. I'm filling in for some random peep. That's a joke, please laugh.
Haha, haha.
Welcome to the Avatar Roundup. At this monthly event, we check out all things avatars, from cool components to radical rigs. Oh man, this whole thing's in my face. Traversing through a list of presenters, each person may share, promote, and receive feedback on their creations. If you've chosen something that is not of your own, please credit the authors accordingly. More info for the event can be found on our website, communitymeetup.net, and do abide by the community guidelines posted within. Thanks, Pete, for hosting the last few ones. I've been out of town and then sick with COVID, so, yeah, that sucked. I missed a lot of the cool dynamic stuff that's been going on, so hopefully there's more cool dynamic stuff going on. Speaking of, if anyone would like to share, please line up over here behind me. With those who would like to go first, please organize yourselves closer to the entrance, and those who would like to go last, go towards the end of the arena.
Is it a fight?
Peep, are you in the line?
That means no. Short meetup.
I do have something cool, but it's not ready. I swear to God.
You should show it anyway.
I can try and upload it just now, and then I can show it to you guys.
Do it.
Do it now!
Alright, everyone but Koopa, please return to your seats as they're the first one to present.
You guys already know me as the robot guy. Okay, so how many here actually remember my previous car-inspired mech? The one that looked like a BMW Isetta. Well, I've made a new one.
Do I get to drive?
And you're probably gonna have to show my avatar because the avatar ranking is very poor because of the bounding box because it's 6 meters wide when T-posing.
Actually, small tip on that. You can, with a lot of characters, boost their bounding box by putting them in like I pose, which is what I did.
Okay.
Wait until they ask for like.
Okay, so. But anyways, I've made a new mech in that same like car-inspired style. And excuse me, let me just quickly put the camera on myself so I can see what I'm doing. So, this is the second one in the series I've been making of these car-inspired mechs, and this one is special because you can actually control the arms from this.
Wait, you can?
I'm gonna need a volunteer in the audience. Oh, okay, there we go. That was fast. Okay. And pilot arm control on. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is a bit jank, but it functions.
We can fly.
Yeah, you can just. Okay, here's how this works. The control sticks are fist bones, and they have a bone for shoulder, elbow, and wrist. And then the actual arms are just rotation constrained to the control sticks, and that's it. Yeah, it is that simple. It's just.
I thought you were doing stuff like measuring the angle of like several bones. That's what my fucking pea brain.
Wait, does that mean I can? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Also, this has guns on it.
Wait.
But
Shoot Benzo! Shoot Benzo!
You're controlling the arms, man.
Dragonus! Shoot Josh! Shoot Flowmaster! Shoot everyone! Shoot Fax Machine!
You're controlling the arms, man. Well, okay. In its current state, only I can control like the actual like guns firing because I couldn't figure out like a very elegant way for the pilot to do it. Well,
Yeah,
one option would be to have like toggle contact points on the side consoles on the interior. But then I would have to figure out a way how to like turn the toggles off when the pilot leaves, because you know damn well someone's gonna leave the seat and just leave those on. So
You mean like this?
What if you make a bone that pivots down, and then at the end you have contact that looks for another contact, and they sort of touch together, and then the user just smashes the button, and then they comes out.
maybe that's a good idea. I have to like get off my ass and actually try to figure it out. Okay. Also, more features. There is hue shifting, like most of my robots usually do, and saturation shifting as well. You've seen this already on my, and you can control the height of the seat for the pilot. And like the previous one, this one can fly.
You know what would be cool if you enable flying that the wheels roll in?
Oh.
And the wheels go in.
But I don't have a pilot's license.
Yeah.
But yes.
Do you need a
Inspiration for the general look from like Meet the Robinsons, because I'm getting vibes.
You'd think so, but no. Like I was mostly inspired by what Meet the Robinsons itself was inspired by. I was inspired by a lot of like 1950s car designers like Harley Earl, Virgil Exner, and Alexander Tremelis, and basically anyone who worked for General Motors in the 50s and 60s. Also, with the bubble top, a little bit of Daryl Starbird as well, one of the fathers of the bubble top custom cars.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I see Meet the Robinsons, I see like Fallout 4 car vibes, I see a lot of cool shit here.
Yo, this is a character from Robots, right?
Robots. I
Oh,
love
that
that
movie, yeah.
But yeah, my cloning is on. You can try it if you want, but you might run out of space because this is 3 meters tall and 6 meters wide when T-posing. So, oh, if you want to use the
You forgot
guns,
one thing.
what?
Positive emotions on the right.
God. Actually, this is one of the ones that doesn't actually have anything on it other than the gun firing on it, like index finger point.
To ride the mechs and make a mech column.
Yeah, so far the tallest stack made of these has been 4.
Well, I think it's gonna be. Next
Here
one.
we go.
Next one.
Wait. Yeah.
Remember, you can fly.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
I cannot see. Hold up.
You should fly.
I can't see either. What's going on?
Someone take a picture. Someone take a picture.
Oh no, the tower detached. Yes.
This is how tall it should be, yes.
Actually,
I wish I could see. Hold up.
do you think it would be a funny challenge to like
Someone please take pictures.
snake with friends?
Yes.
Like where like you all have the same avatar and it's like a snake segment and you can sit into each other and then you're a snake. And if you move your head, you know, you move the rest of the snake.
Oh god. I'm over here now.
So
I
yeah,
guess
I
I'm
guess
on my-
that's it. So if you want semi-compact mech, because it is only 3 meters or 9 feet tall, if you want something like that that can fly and also carry someone with it and have guns and color options like and interactions, this is your thing. That's it.
Cool. Yeah. What's up?
Pop-Tart seats.
Pop-Tart seats.
Next person up is MJ.
Where's the camera?
Where are you at?
I think we lost the camera.
Heyo. Heyo.
Where is it? Someone had.
If you've been to the recent ones, you've seen me. I import models from games, and recently I decided to go with this one. If anyone knows the game, I'd be slightly surprised.
I know.
Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. John Madden.
Yes, I imported it from Boot Base Alpha. I was thinking of building TTS into it, but then I realised I'd need about 50 audio sources. So decided against that.
Among Us?
I feel like you should make one.
Among Us.
No.
Bogus.
Fuck said Among Us. Where's Among Us? Swear to God.
Yeah, so I have a helmet, which on the inside you can't see unless some of you joink it. I don't know if cloning functions when I enable it while using an avatar, but I have an inside for the helmet. I kept seeing the outside, so it has an inside for the helmet, so it's like a HUD that slightly reduces your field of view, due to the fact that when you're crouched down like that, it's not gonna like it. Because then you're just gonna have the tiniest field of view in the world. And if the lights are disabled, Raven,
Lights.
if the lights were disabled,
Turn on the dark mode. There we go. Oh no, I can't.
Peep lights. Get higher.
People.
Yep.
So dark.
You can see that the communicator on the whisk actually pulsates. And
Oh, this thing.
I'm doing this by overdriving standard light. If you've seen me before, You know, that's where I have an animation where normally standard light only lets you have RGB values for color and emission between 0 and 1. But in animation, that limitation does not apply. You can ramp that up as high as possible. This lets me have the most texture detail while still having it glow. Yeah. Lights back on.
Peep!
Blue.
Peep.
Otherwise... Peep could...
Lights are back.
And with this avatar, I nearly got it quest excellent, except the fact that the visor wasn't working how I liked it. So, I got the environment map from the original game, which is the quote-unquote cube map, which is actually just 6 textures. Slap the front texture onto the visor, and now it has alright reflections, just like in the original. Also, you can change how bright the screen is to the point where you can literally turn it off if you set it all the way up. Because it's done purely by the emission map. Yeah. That's what I wanted to show.
John, man, I love that guy. I love that his astronaut.
Hey, you're walking too fast! Speed hacker, you can't walk that fast in space!
Yeah, you should.
Oh god.
I missed last month due to busyness, but I am here. First off, this avatar I have isn't that special or revolutionary, but for people who know me in here, this is amazing. This is a remarkable achievement. Look at it. I made my first optimized avatar. Look at it. It's medium. I did it.
Medium? That's as good.
Oh!
I made a 3.0 medium avatar. I finally left 2.0 after years.
10 materials. Dude, you can make this excellent easy.
It's only because of the materials, or it'd be very good. It is 0.7 megabytes. Also, I successfully removed an expression menu from it to make it even more optimized. Who needs to feel?
That doesn't really matter.
Alright.
Doesn't do anything, to be fair.
Removed emotion, even further optimization. I made a quest compatible one as well. That one's a little broken because I messed up its mesh. Don't know if you want to see that. Let me go to this. Oh, you want to see what happens when you break a mesh?
Shout a scuff.
Behold, this is what happens when you break a mesh. Don't just delete arms, kids. Minimize the arms. Don't delete them.
They're set to 0, 0, 0.
Yep. Now, I heard Ribbon wanted to see some bone stuff.
Some Nanland.
Alright, this is the audience interactable part here. Oh boy. Alright, Ribbon, you wanna play with some bones, Ribbon?
Oh god.
Come here. Start grabbing people. Anything above my waist is grabbable. Including my head. I'm stretch moth strong. Come here. Someone grab my head.
I gotta shift him into second.
Get my head.
Might be.
There we are.
Good if I would.
I got a couple of these to show off.
Oh, okay.
You might need to make sure your interactable settings are properly set. It says you're good to grab. How do I... Someone do my head. Grab my neck.
Oh, damn. Well, if you insist.
I want my head adjusted.
Oh.
You gotta find the spot. You're moving my head. There you go. There we go. I'm beautiful.
Chiropractor, I'm gonna help you.
I love this. I'm beautiful. Who said that's terrifying? Who said that?
That was me.
Is that you, Froth?
You're beautiful!
Oh. I've got a couple of these,
Normal.
which are tons of fun. I've got this one's the tumble dry. I call this one the tumble dryer. Stick your hand in, grab a bone, play till you win prize every time. Go ahead. Let's see which one you get. Yeah, there's one. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, we're extending. We're looking good, folks. My beautiful creation. I'm a wacky inflatable arm flailing Mothman here. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling them good vibes.
Beautiful.
When you relieve yourself of all emotion.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who needs bones? I'm truly not feeling it. This one's just you can sculpt any part of the body. You're good. Any part,
God.
just, you can grab literally anything. Be careful about sending my spot. Be careful about the spine. It's beautiful. And let's see here for one last fizzbone to play with. Here, guys, have the Hydra. This one's called the Hydra.
Oh no.
Grab the heads.
The heads, plural?
Yeah, you can move my voice box, by the way, if you find the prime head. Find my main head. You can put my voice in another room.
It's this one. It's this one.
No. Yay! I'm having fun. I'm really feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
Oh god.
I'm beautiful.
Yeah, well, how did you get the feelings back? You moved the emotions. This is
The only thing I feel is joy. I am joy. Look at this. This is what joy looks like. Ben, hold on a sec. Let me come to you.
Show us a dance.
My camera didn't move, so I'm still seeing things normally. I can only see myself in this big camera up here. Remember, if you think it looks terrible, it's on you because you made it this way. You made me.
I didn't do anything.
This is a creature of your design. Let me see. I did this fella recently. This is a little bit of an in-progress boy. I wanted a joke about so this here is myself and that is I. They talk to me. They whisper. So me, myself, and I rolling up on the club together, bringing the boys.
Which one do you love the most?
I also. I'm gonna have to say me's pretty good. I also made a rave version of these boys.
okay.
Unfortunately, due to Unity restrictions, which kind of sucks, I need to add in an outside source. I could not rotate their heads, the bones. I wanted to make it so that they'd come out of the body and after a short delay, turn to look at whoever I'm looking at, and just stare at them. Silently while I'm doing my business. Just, you know.
Final IK?
Because they're...
Like it is
You need final IK for that. Just do rotation constraint on the head.
Probably, yeah.
I did a... True. I didn't think of that. It's because I didn't think of that at the time. I was thinking of 50 other things. Why pick the simple option? That's my question. Why do it the easy thing? I made a very simple audio link avatar with the help of my friend Kermit, who's currently making a program that can audio link any shader. So if you press the button, so this aura around me will compress when audio link is on.
Audio link, peep. Audio link.
You've got this. Hit him with a crowbar. Assault the man.
You're almost fired.
There we are. Do we have audio? Peep, do we have audio?
Yes,
There we are. As you can see, it compressed to my body. There we go. So my whole body pulses more and more violently depending on how intense the music is. Where it can get to the point where you could blind me if you make the beat intense enough.
I quickly grab the interface and turn everything to max.
Yeah, it very much is a me problem. It is a huge problem. I also have this one here. Hold on. Actually, no, not this one. Wrong one. This is the... this one here.
Oh,
So
God,
this one is interesting due to the fact that if you turn the audio link off...
Audio link off.
If you turn the audio link off, hit him again. Hit him again. Get him. Yeah. I don't exist without audio link. This one ceases to exist.
Wait, is anybody talking on stage?
That's a chair I forgot to remove. Ignore that.
No.
It's a free chat.
It's the beauty of testing.
It's the free chat.
That's from the Anxiety Moth.
That looks like a nice
This
position
one
to
here,
sit
I
in.
worked yesterday, so this is gonna look like a mess. Cause I literally started it yesterday, did not have time to make the progress I wanted to. But I finally did it after banging my head against a wall enough. I made a grabbable object you can take anywhere off of an avatar. I did it. This rectangle. I wasn't here last month, so I said I didn't know if somebody did it already.
Well,
An
the
object that just got taken.
hey, when I hear something funny,
See, look. Yes, you can take it and go anywhere.
you can do it with a single bone.
Hockey avatar. Shut you. I just want to make a floor hockey avatar using a spring joint ball with high gravity and colliders on a grabbable object with spawnable goals. You need to start somewhere, though. This is what the start of an avatar process looks. It's a beautiful mess. Oh boy. Next up is this boy. Got two more. Oh, go ahead, Hill.
I'm imagining you'd be able to use that sort of system to do things like, say, have a pool table you just put down. And
Yeah, no, the essential concept is trying to make I've been talking with others about trying to make an interactable world on an avatar. As I've attempted to make worlds on avatars and designs in the past, so some of us have been banging our head against walls trying to make a cup pick-upable, and trying to make that a major achievement that we could pick up a paper cup. This is cool. We did it, boys! We're holding a cup! This is my dimensional walker. So, this boy here is basically a gateway to other places. This one is by design. So this is my piano room inside of here. I have a screen so other people can see a little better, as you see. So inside of me, yep. Got the piano room.
Can you get into it?
How much of it is made of chocolate?
I can make a chocolate one. Studio inside, studio.
make fucking
No, unfortunately. We could take you on a tour. The back rooms. I'm now in the back rooms.
Oh no.
This is very interesting. We're going on an adventure, lads. The back rooms. Yep. So this one just basically makes it so rather than using a shader toy effect, I'm just physically in an environment. I can get myself trapped in there if I want. Make it so this is my new world rather than the world I'm in. So I can't see some of you right now. I am in a piano room.
Does that mean if our head is inside of your head, we see the entirety of the room?
That I don't know. No one's tried shoving their head in my head recently. If you care to try.
Hardly.
They do that with the outer space stuff.
Oh yeah, you can see everything.
Whoa.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
There you go. And the last avatar I have to show that's proper, fully done here is what got I actually took a break from avatar making for about 3 weeks or so. Bit of a motivation block, not a creativity block. I definitely had a bunch of ideas. Sometimes it's just hard to open that Unity. Like, I want to do something else. Yep. Especially with Next Fest, trying out demos and such. This fella here, I came back, got me back in, was making a present for a man by the name of Aaron. I stayed up all night editing a black hole and trying to recreate an effect I once saw on an old Avali avatar I've never seen anybody make since. Basically, I made non-Euclidean black holes using a black hole system here. So, for example, let me come down here to the audio platform. So, I make custom icons of his avatar being sucked in. It's an example.
Ooh.
So they get sucked in, they go on the path, and if you shove your head in the black hole. Oh, by the way, hold on, stop. Ribbon, no, Matt, you can't go in. There's copyright audio on it.
Wait, there's copyright audio. No, no.
Don't step.
It's not just the streamer.
It's not just Joe.
Not sure the streamer. Yeah,
And-
just stick your head in the black hole, Nojio.
I didn't actually hear anything, so I'm fine.
It's like do 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 like that.
The only thing I heard was somebody hitting my ass. Yeah. sorry. Yeah.
That's from Super Mario Galaxy. This one's a bit more crazy. This one took some tweaking.
Oh my.
So if I ever just want to like have a relaxation moment, I can just spawn this on my head and be somewhere else.
Easy, just the camera. Just let the camera fly.
This is like the VRChat version of Hello Darkness, my old friend.
Yes, just like how with my walking realities avatar, I could just make it so I could go somewhere else in the middle of a world.
I'm stuck.
This fella. This is just when I need a burst of color. I enjoy my bright colors. The irony of a black and white avatar.
You can see it on the camera.
I guess.
Oh, I'm in the cam. Oh wait, the camera. Who's holding it? Yep, you can see it. So they're portraying on the screen right now for those who can't stick their head inside. That's what it looks like inside the black hole.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's not a black
It
hole.
does consume the spectrum. So they're all condensed. Right there. My mom? Oh, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you for taking a peek at it. I'll take these back.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Meinen Freunden Fortnite und Fortnite.
The next person up is a
I'm frothing.
Hello. I don't have much to show this week, but I wanted to show progress on an avatar I showed last month. I'll show the version. So I'm working on this orrery avatar. It's like a bunch of planets and like a model of like something as a bunch of rotating objects. So this was the original version, just something I threw together, rigged it up, basic textures, standard shader, whatnot. And so I decided to challenge myself and attempt to UV map this and try to texture it. So here is the current version. Bunch of colors, bunch of weird planets. Basically, Substance Painter found a bunch of free materials and just was like zap, 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 and like trying to lay out where all the spheres would go. I also updated the model a little bit, a few more additional areas, but that's basically it. It had to downgrade to a medium quality though,
At this point, it's essentially 180 bones. Every planet has a pivot to rotate on, and some of them are also like parent bones. So if I need something to spin on like a 45-degree angle, I mean, if you try to rotate that in the local axis in Unity, it will then animate in an entirely Euler angle, quaternion, whatever. So you have to have like a parent to like give it like an anchor for like the axis it needs to rotate on. So there's a bunch of bones like that. I know someone recommended like, oh, what if you tried animating textures? And it doesn't quite work super well because of the nature of sphere like projections. So if you were to like rotate, there'd be the poles that would look all distorted. So, but yeah, it's effectively just like a whole bunch of techniques I've learned. Pivots, I got constraints. You got some bouncy head pieces. I forgot. Yeah, those are fun. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah. Oh, it does. Wait, turn off the lights. I want to see what this looks like. I only uploaded this today. Let's see if this glows. Glowy planets. Ooh.
It doesn't quite glow, but you can see it.
Yeah. It was. I did a basic emission. Oh yeah.
You said downgrading to a medium.
I like my quality avatars. I know how to optimize, unlike some people.
Hey, I took that.
It's only, I know, I had to use 2 materials. I feel devastated. I probably could have done like stencils and like, no, not stencils. What's that called? The projection. No, it's the decals. That's what it was. Yeah, I was like considering trying that out, but it was like, it's too much. It's just I'd rather use like a different shader entirely to give the planets their own like glowingness, sort of like effect on them. And yeah, if you're paying attention, some of these are repeated textures too, but I just couldn't find enough different designs to map every unique planet. But I think it worked out. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Lazy.
I know. I really should have. I really skipped out on that. But yeah, this is planet or avatar. So open to questions too.
It would be good if you could entirely get rid of.
Oh yeah, only 2.
Like the body of the armature.
All of the
and just leave the planet.
planets and not being materials.
You just. Well, every sphere is unwrapped and then put into a big square where each individual material is, or UV map is next to each other. So in like Substance Painter, you can paint each individual planet, and it just kind of works out like that. Yeah. I heard a question over here.
For a second there.
Thank you.
Something.
Oh, I was.
Oh my goodness.
Remove the mesh, where the actual metal parts of your body, and just leave the planets there, as an option. It's like a toggleable.
Oh, I think if the planet's turned off, you'd see a bunch of cutout geometry. Some of the geometry just touches the planet, and then it's just like disappears, and it's like not there. I think if it was just a metal frame, it'd look kind of simple.
No, I mean you remove the
just the
metal frame
planets.
and you just have the planets. Yeah, it's like an option.
Oh, just the planet. Oh. I think about that. Yeah, I could do that because it is the metal body is its own material. That could be fun. Yeah, just a bunch of like orbits, and then it's just like
a dark environment. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool. All right. Well, thanks.
Middle school science room.
A really good job.
I'm an accurate representation of some planet formation somewhere because the universe is so fucking big. Who knows? Maybe there are a bunch of planets like close together.
Yeah.
Isn't some of the planets on the same UV map?
Pluto didn't cut it. I got every other planet. I didn't get the dwarf planet.
Yeah, isn't some of the planets on the same UV map?
Oh yeah, all the planets are on the same.
No, but I mean, isn't some of them on the same coordinate, or do they just look extremely similar?
No, I was lazy and I copied the texture. In Substance Painter, you can be like, I want this and this to have the same material.
Okay. Okay.
I'm thinking I'm going into Photoshop and just huge shift saturating some of them that are like, oh, that one's too similar, and just set that one off. There's already some of them that I did that too, but I didn't have time to do all of them. Like, you see like a red one here, there's one at my feet, there's a red one here.
The orange greenish ones. The
knee on your left foot, on your left leg. That's my favorite, I think.
Yeah.
Left leg.
Wait. This is my left leg. Then, yeah. Anyway, alright.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Alright, thanks for letting me show everyone, that's all.
Are you gonna sleep now?
Yeah.
Yay, Frothodor!
What planet is the most livable?
Earth. That one was like a concrete texture with water, and I was like, set concrete to purple, water to teal. It's like that.
Hello. A few folks over there on the entrance. If you'd like to come over here and grab a seat, you're welcome to do so. Everyone standing over there, I feel like it just gets clogged.
What if they don't want to?
Leave the entrance. Yay.
Well, I'd like them to. Everyone just piles up there if they don't.
You're forced to come at least in this part.
I think everybody should go over there and just stand there.
We've got Spectral with a crowbar, and they're willing to hit people. The next person up is Thunder Gear.
I am Mongolist, by the way.
Hello. So I'm gonna go really quick through the cursed ones.
No, you need
cursed ones?
time on the cursed ones.
The cursed ones are the longest parts.
Oh God.
This is a wonderful little guy that I decided to speed model. One of my friends was like, "Hey, I don't know what to do." I was like, "You should make an avatar in Blender." And they were like, but that's so much work. I was like, "Here, I'll do one too." And I busted this guy out in 2 hours.
I feel like the hair should be a little bit longer, you know. This way. And then you gotta flex your arms. Yeah.
It's also public. Please spread it to the corner.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, I should make it stretchy. I might just stick fizz bones on like the hips for fun, so you can like stretch it out and stuff. That'd be cool.
It already kind of looks like Stretch Armstrong, honestly.
It does look like a stretch arm. Yes, that's what I thought it was.
And then just a quick update on my buns. They have been upgraded. I've improved the tracking of the arm and the bun, and the tracking. I added particle eating effect, and it changes the different foods when you consume.
But then when do they go back to normal hair?
You guys thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we eat Thunder Gear.
Yeah, when do they go back to normal hair?
Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
Cannibalism, yes.
Yes. Thunder just needs to give head to the world, and boom, world hunger's over.
There you go. Consume egg. And then, for the fun one, you've all met her before. You've all deleted her 1,000 times. Somebody we've all known and loved.
Oh God.
It's the default cube. I love the walking animation. It's great.
The walking animation reminds me of what was it called? Everything the game.
Oh no.
If anybody remembers that.
Mm.
I promise I'll never delete CubeChan again.
CubeChan.
Oh God, the eyes. I only think there was one project where I didn't delete it.
Oh, there we go. And then, of course, would anybody like to press the button? No. No.
Delete.
Alright, it's official. Nobody's deleting Standard Blender Cube anymore.
Oh no, did that break it?
You just look mad.
Even when I'm opening a project, I make sure.
I'll have to fix that later.
delete.
And then oh yeah, and if anyone would like to give head pats to the cube would be very happy to receive them.
Oh.
How do you give said headpads?
Oh, is it not working? Oh.
No.
There's a photo somewhere.
I wish I could get involved with that.
Oh, Koba!
Broken avatar, very broken. No, Cube does not have DPS. No DPS on Cube.
You put DPS on the DPS activated.
DPS, what the fuck?
Oh
Damage?
But yeah.
What the fuck? What's going on?
This is why God doesn't talk to us anymore.
Are you on the list already, or?
So what is the poly count on that?
Cube chan is public. If you want to clone and have a cube chan when I actually fix it and correct it, once it's all goody and good, I'm gonna put it up on Gumroad for people to so people can have the files.
I can ask Ruben if we can just go at the same time.
It's not clonable. It should be clonable.
And we can talk.
Is your cloning on?
Yeah, I think you have your cloning off.
Yeah, I think you don't have cloning on.
No, I have my cloning on. Yeah.
It's not clonable.
Wait, God.
It's not been made public.
Don't.
Oh, hell yeah.
Close.
It might be on, but you might not have made it public.
Okay. I will make it public over here as other people present, and then I will just be in cube chat.
When you make it public, you have to switch to another avatar and then switch back to it before it's clonable.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I shall do so.
If it was made public.
Yeah.
Ribbon, do your job! Ribbon!
Wake up.
Hey, that was a great cube! I love cubes!
Aww.
Oh, we're looking at Ribbon's screen.
Next person out, Miss Stabby!
Alright, here we go.
Hey, Miss Stabby!
Yay! Yeah, so I haven't presented before, so let's just go through a few of the things. This one has a bunch of pistons. So, if you look in the torso, whenever I move my head and like my hips, you'll see everything sort of twist around. And then the hips also contain like sort of muscles like this. And also in the dark the eyes glow red, but that's just like a small feature. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, do it. Do it.
I love how it has like hard light.
Yeah.
It has.
There we go.
On it.
Hard
Terminator eyes.
something holding it together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blue eyes.
Terminator eyes.
Oh, there they are.
We're all gonna die.
It turns the eyes on. And then in the same vein, because optimization is important, I made a version that is sort of say closed. Have the pistons, but it does have a special display of hexagons, and if you get close, you can actually see the individual pixels.
Oh yeah.
Sort of, it's like a hexagonal pixelized RGB display.
Oh, that's so cool. The only thing I'm waiting for is that when you touch it, like it reacts.
Oh, that would be so cool. So yeah, that's
think
like
that
it has
might
like
be
a
able to
sort
pull
of
it off.
It'd be like those projector screens you'd see it like in the basement of an old Navy, you know?
Yeah, it's like sort of like what you have on old televisions as well. And
It's really cool.
I made this one which is more like steampunky in the theme, which is with music notes. Same kind of effect. And let's see, if we are in the dark, I have something else that works well. Is another avatar that I made with a shader that I wrote. I had to create matrix code.
Anderson.
Yeah, and actually one of the symbols that it cycles through is actually the logo of my avatar, so it's just like you'll be able to spot it very briefly as it just cycles through all of the different characters. And then actually if you get up close you see that the numbers are actually three-dimensional as well a little bit, so they have a side to them.
They are?
Yeah. Like if you get close, you see like they have sort of a side.
Oh, yeah, they have like
yeah.
parallax. Is it parallax?
Yeah, sort of like sort of parallaxing with multiple iterations.
What the hell? What the hell?
Emotional damage.
Oh, what the hell you doing?
And then if we are in the dark, I can show you of this thing, which is. Anyone want to play a game?
Yes, I would totally. That's wonderful.
It uses stencil to. Oh wait, I'll just look towards the camera. There we go. It's like.
You said I want to play a game. I saw a TV, and the first thing I thought was SCP.
Well, that's sort of close. It's sort of like saw. And yeah, like one. I've got. Let's see.
I love that.
In the same vein, I also made one which uses a different version. This one, yeah, which is. There we go.
AC is on. They have their favorite.
Yeah, it's like.
Stencil.
Yeah. It uses stencils to create like the effect.
Hey, somebody is gonna make a reply to it and say that's a lie. The AC isn't done.
Yeah. And then in the same vein, I also did the same thing with a telephone. There we go. No, on the phone.
Some girl.
Oh, Samsung-chan.
Oh, it is Samsung.
You want a phone?
Galaxy-chan.
I like this phone.
Hey, you gotta face the cameras.
Six cameras.
Huh?
You gotta face the cameras. Damn it.
Oh yeah, well that's just Samsung making all the cameras. Yeah. Welcome to modern day flagship telephones.
Wow. Same phone. You got TikTok.
Yeah, it's S21 Ultra.
You got kitchen.
Selfie camera.
Yeah, I have an S21.
Where's the gacha games?
S21 Ultra, yeah, exactly.
Where's the gacha games?
That's the ultra wides.
Yeah, what the gacha games?
And while we are still in the dark, I'll just take one. This one is actually old, but might be not show off anyway. Let's see. I'll wait until everyone has. Does everyone have my avatar loaded? Let me know if someone is still seeing diamonds.
Loaded.
All right, because this avatar can do this.
Hey, you lost your
Let me adjust the
skin.
brightness a little bit. There we go.
Nice.
And then I can also just go from this mode back. Yeah. Exactly.
I love Batman Beyond.
Yeah. Oh, this is just one of the Batman Beyond. Then if you love Batman Beyonds, then you might. Yeah, like.
He has so many.
Sorry, I'll go back here. It's like the big bad guy from the first season. Exactly. We here be together. Do you have any idea how much that narrows it down? Jokes. And this is also sort of inspired by the same thing, where you have you recognize this? Exactly. Yeah, ink. And actually from the same franchise, I made a model that's not related to the base model that I usually keep adjusting, like just a scratch build. I just have to find it because it's a bit in the back. There we go, almost there, I think. There we go. Keep going. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. So we have this one.
Ooh, light source.
Yeah.
Of the magma guy from Ben 10.
My eyes!
But yeah, recognize this one? Yeah. In the series, it's called Spellbinder, and there's an episode where he makes his own VR arcade and gets guys to steal old lady purses for credit cards. So, addictive VR. Who would have imagined that? Yeah. So these are a bunch of my Batman stuff, especially the old cartoons. They were great. This one. Sort of a hybrid of different designs, but yeah, pretty straightforward Batman. Ivy.
Nice.
Yeah. And I think those are all the Batman related ones, at least.
Where's Penguin?
Oh, you want Penguin? You want Penguin? Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Are you gonna regret what you asked for now?
Never.
On the Twitter with a bunch of their avatars.
Oh yeah,
it takes very long to get through. And I reposted it with a hard figure out which stab you
We
are.
got almost there. Yeah, this is the part. Wait, now I scrolled too far. Okay. There we go.
Attacking a drinking bento.
Yeah, here it is. But which one was it? Oh yeah, here we go.
Under this category,
Wait, where? No.
Penguin. Penguin.
Yeah.
We want Penguin. We want.
Oh, come on. Fuck. Pressure.
No, because I can move me in.
There we go. Got it. You see this? Yeah, this is an old one. Yeah. Recently, I did like another avatar with the Fallout 3 Pip-Boy with Vault 93, which is where they put all the musicians and then played white noise until they became crazier. And and then for Avatar Dynamics, I have one. There we go. So this one has a bunch of fun little things. Like first of all, like the tail is movable, so I can move it around my shoulder, or the other one on the back. Even wrap it around my torso. And then I can also have like some wings. And constraints are set up that if I move my wrists, the wings will actually splay out. So yeah, it's
You can hide yourself in the wings, like, ooh.
You can go like. And then like when anyone goes like, you know, go to hell, I'm like, oh sure, let's go. Wait.
Let's go.
Did it? Oh yeah, it helps if I turn it on.
Oh yeah.
Now it can be.
What the fuck? Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I think we all belong in hell, right?
Depending on the type of shader, other people are able to go into the hole as well. It depends if you have what the render order is. If you have
My silent shader is disappearing in it.
you should be fine. Most point me shaders use that as the render queue, and then you can stand inside of the hole.
I'm using standard light and Mac so I'm
Yeah, I'm using silent.
Because then the shader basically counts you as part of the terrain, and then you disappear. Or that works.
Oh, what?
Yo, if you're not sure about if you're not sure whether your avatar is like 2010 or not, and you can be seen here, and you're afraid of certain things showing up, don't go near it.
Yeah, because some people have transparencies and stuff they shouldn't, and it's really great.
Different render order depending on what kind of part of the model it is, and yeah, then you can start to see certain things appear or not. So yeah, this one has yeah, you know, like you can see your t-shirt go away, you know, and suddenly you see your bra. Who would like to see that, right?
Or something even further below, you know.
Duh. And yeah, this one. Can turn it off as well.
Hey, Ribbon, I'm streaming, it's fine. I'm just getting myself demonetized. Even if we're not monetized.
I have basically multiple surfaces in the same area that sort of do different passes. Like one of them overrides the Z depth, and then the other one projects a stencil, and then the other one is the actual geometry that is only allowed to render inside of the stencil. And then once the Z depth is overridden, there's a bunch of different things in order to make it happen. Yeah. So that's for the whole. Because initially there's like a surface just below, just above the surface that renders first to the Z depth, and then says like, I am higher than the floor, and then when the floor gets to render, it's like, oh, there's something in front of me, I guess I don't render now. And then you have a hole in the ground that leaves room to punch something in there. So that's how that works, more or less.
I think Juice really wants to join you in that hole.
Yeah. Yeah, the hole is very fun.
Yeah, but look at Juice over there now.
Juice wants to join
Yeah.
Can you press the audio link button? This one has some audio link. This is like a Jet Set Radio styled outfit.
Hey,
Some audio link on it.
hey, it looks like a like it also looks like a Mega Man like outfit.
Yeah, that's because it's related. Oh yeah, let me turn on locomotion for full body now, because I disabled that. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Because now I can do this.
Oh.
Skating. So yeah. That has skating animations on it.
The order link is
Oh yeah, and for people wondering like, this is just like a Mega Man, right? Like,
Yeah, you have that too.
Why would that? No, why would that be? Right?
Hey, I'm expecting an explosion now.
Mega Man version.
Come on, give me an explosion.
That's the original version of Mega Man that I made for this one.
Yeah, give us an explosion!
Explosion! Yeah, I'll get explosion done. Actually, is this a hole, or can you shoot through this? Do you see the sky in there?
There's no sky,
Okay, yeah.
I think.
Let's see if they are windows, because I have something that I made for New Year's Eve. Let's see. Oh, no, that's no.
Do it again.
Okay.
Maybe
just shoot in the hallway.
Oh, that's.
The hallway. Try somewhere else.
Oh, the hallway. I don't think the hallway is fast enough, long enough, because it's like it explodes after 300 meters. Else just shove your head through the wall, I guess.
why didn't you try and move away from the arena?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's. There we go. Oh, it has render distance. Okay, never mind. Render distance is a thing. Oh yeah, that's a beta.
We gave an edge key. We found an edge key.
That's okay.
But that's a rare edge case.
Still edge.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but edge case.
So this is a bunch of the avatars I've been cooking up. Like if you ever need some access, that you covered.
We see the ink one again.
Huh? Which one?
See the ink one again.
Oh, ink. Yeah. I'll grab ink. Ink.
I went through my
Ink.
back catalog just to find mine.
Oh no.
There we go.
Yes.
Psychopaths.
Yeah. So it is. It's mostly using matcaps for shading to create like this sort of toon shaded like soft look. Yeah. So yeah, those are mostly the avatars I've been cooking up and.
Very
Do
cool.
the legs separate? I noticed you've got like a connection.
Yeah, there's like some in between. Yeah. Yeah.
Stretches, it's not just a sub. That's it. Is that a shader?
Yeah, no, that's just weight painting. Oh yeah, now I'm just code. Nothing else.
Just code.
Be careful of code.
Like, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Floor. I want to be in the floor.
So
Well,
just,
true, do.
It still has the 3D effect.
That's true. It still has the 3D effect.
I want to see if I can play that on camera.
You can't really.
I see it sort of
It's
now.
more
Yeah, you
visible
see it.
in VR than in
Here,
desktop.
Let me put my hand there. Yeah.
Ah, slightly, yeah.
Yeah, only it was so
One blown
slightly.
up, yeah.
Seems like it's a little raised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's got like
So yeah, that's.
little textures.
God, Ribbon.
Hey.
Hi, Ribbon.
I don't get it.
What don't you get?
So yeah, that's mostly the funny avatars I have. Technically, there's also just one which is a cartoon, so that everything was based around. There you go. Got a gem here. Yeah.
Even as the gem.
It's Amethyst, Steven Universe.
Oh, Steven Universe, of course.
Yeah.
The
it's
season
after
2
my
version.
time.
Wait, no.
Actually, it's the future. Amethyst future version, yeah.
It's future, okay, it's got the...
It is now the Matrix one without the code. It's just the black outfits.
That
with the
looks
belt
really
and the boots and the
tied.
glasses.
I like that outfit. That's a cool outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fun making this. Guess when this was made?
Too long.
Around December.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's kind of the all of the custom avatar stuff I have to show more or less. Very
Hey, is that a custom avatar?
Very good job, Miss
It's a custom avatar.
Yo, 2017 joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Proper 2017 joke without a Uganda.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
the stuff I make.
Oh yeah, true.
You're right. Oh fuck, you're right.
I'm missing out on VRChat lore.
Yeah, wow, woo, yeah, yippee, wahoo. Yeah, let's get it from Miss Stabby and all the cool stuff she makes. Woo!
Very cool, very cool.
Yeah, Pete, can you turn the lights back on, please?
Oh, the camera is automatically brought with.
Okay, the next person up is Yash.
Oh boy.
Text to speech boy.
No, it's voice to text to speech.
Alright, I haven't done much this past month, but I did make this drink.
Oh.
It's using the liquid drink shader from prefabs made by Minions Art.
It looks like beer.
What?
It has a physics bone in it that actually will allow it to pour.
Will actually allow it to pour. Oh, it did.
Do it. Pour.
I need to join in all that.
It's pouring.
We didn't drink any of it.
It is now gone.
Hey, how are we feeling it? What magic is this?
Particles or anything on it for the pouring, but I got it from Doctor Strange.
Oh.
But he uses a physics bone angle parameter.
Oh.
That, basically the farther the angle, the faster it pours.
Now I kind of wish it was using particles so it was actually falling out of the glass.
I mean, you could always just have it to like when have a contact to when the avatar, I mean the cup isn't touching the head, then it can just then the particles can enable it from there.
So, how much alcohol is in that drink?
Did that just make a drink sound?
Is that beer?
It's apple juice.
With or without alcohol?
Alcoholic apple juice.
Only other thing I did was I uploaded a Rust model and I made it so that you could pull the hoodie strings.
Nice. And it actually contracts the fucking hood. That's super cool. Yeah, actively pulling my hood.
I can't wait until those straps are gonna be full of bite marks.
No.
But yeah, it's set up with a blend tree so that, you can pull both of them at the same time to make it even tighter.
Yeah. Nice. What's the fucking bone?
Okay, Pete. Yeah, you're just gonna make a version with the hood up and pull it, it shrinks and covers your face.
But I took this model and optimized it. It has 4 sets of clothing on it.
That's why it's me.
That I just used blend shapes to hide.
I don't really see very many people using blend shapes to hide clothing and stuff, so that's pretty
Ah! Hey, now we're getting demonetized, but we're not even monetized. Damn it!
Wait, no, we're getting monetized. Don't worry, we're just time traveling. We get monetized.
Yeah.
This is the last live stream.
You can adjust the socks too.
Knee-high socks.
Gamer socks. You have programming socks.
Yeah.
Hey, Yash.
But yeah, that's all I've done this past month.
Could you give a quick explanation on how you did the beer or the apple juice? Sorry.
It was a shader with a bone parameter. Mm.
It is a shader that, I am animating these, explode.
Hmm.
There's a single physics bone that is vertical in it. And using the angled parameter that is part of physics bone, I can animate it to drain the shader basically.
It's magic.
Okay.
Hey,
So
what?
when you move the actual drink, it changes the angle of that physics bone.
I'm expecting the glass to fall on the floor because you're not even holding it.
Yeah, why does the glass not fall?
You have a physics bone in the glass, and it has like gravity on it, and then it measures like there's I don't know what it was called, rotation, and then when you twist it like this, you get a value of I think 1. When it twists completely away,
Angle.
it's like this, it's 0. Yeah. Awesome.
Hmm.
Fully filled perspective.
Yeah, that's basically how it works.
Oh no, now people are gonna use that to have cakes on a plate and then they're gonna drop the cakes.
Oh no, people are gonna drop the cake!
Yeah.
Now it's possible.
Alright, the next.
Good job, Yash.
Yo, nice cup, Yash. The next person up is the next folks up is a combination between Juzo and Hoisin.
Alright, so I'm Juzo, this is Hoisin. And we've been working on a number of projects these past couple months. And one that I'm going to be presenting today was initially my concept. Hoisin helped out extremely with the modeling and a lot of the design space, and it was really great. So make sure you have my avatar shown. It is a medium, it won't crash you. And then I'll wait just a moment. Hiding my avatar, showing my avatar is not adding me as a friend, by the way.
Are you sure? Oh, oh.
So, we've been working on a slot machine that is fully interactable, that has 9 slides on each of these slots. It is pure RNG. And it's been a really fun experience making this and then dropping it into random worlds, having people go at it. The amount of people who have lost their minds over this, I've had people play it for upwards of an hour and a half, and then when they finally win, they play songs and dance on it and then gloat. It is fantastic. So, it's fully interactable, so I dropped it on my avatar. Hoisin can pull the lever and it will activate, so go ahead. So we have multiple blend shapes set up. This is animated using the bones. This is all fizz bones as well for the inputs. It's all parameter avatar drivers, and it runs fantastically.
I like the locking bars when it stops and starts opening and closing.
The locking bars are extremely nice. That was Hoisin's idea. So Hoisin did the modeling on this, which was marvelous. No, so I will just show you guys the win state, because that was one thing that was missing in the initial version. That was just a cube. So part of the thing that we added in was a simple particle emission, where it is these coins that Hoisin designed. And so there's 21 coins. These are dropping, and they do despawn just a tiny bit after hitting the ground. And it's all based off of the height of the slot machine. There's no interaction, so there's no colliders, so it's fairly light. As well, as I said, this is a medium avatar, and this is what, 2K polys?
Yeah, roughly 1800, I think.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a blast. And
is that a button on it too, that thing over there?
Unfortunately not, but everyone keeps saying it should be, so I need to find a use for it.
The,
I'm probably going to try to add like a coin cup
the
or
thing
something where
is,
you can
it
just
looks
slide
like a
coin in.
button because the lever has the same type of blinking color to it.
There's a custom key card where if someone has a corresponding avatar, they can tap the key card and it makes
Oh, that could be fun. Or I can just make it sound whenever you touch it.
Have a go. You have like 10.
So, well, I can just turn off that parameter, and then when it spins,
there you go.
So this is fully synced across the network. So if someone wins, it is all coming from my avatar. So if Poison wins, everyone else can see it, and it's been great. And like I said, this is a super simple armature.
Physics, or is it randomized in the animator?
It's randomized in the animator using parameter drivers. So we are using a value from 1 to 9. When it is 0, it is in a reset state. So I track everything with those parameters. And then, like I said, there's 9 sides on this. So the probability of winning is 1 over 81. If you're looking for a specific 3 in a row, then it is 9 cubed, 9 to the third instead, which is... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what about for those that pull the lever a little too hard, end up snapping it off?
So you can't.
I wish.
That would be cool, like a velocity detection, like if it goes fast enough that it just like
Break it
snaps
off and
off.
start beating you with it for failing something.
Oh gosh.
And then is the machine gonna tell you you're a fucking idiot?
Fun fact, I did try to make a rigged version, and it was actually a lot harder to rig it because of all the avatar parameter drivers, where I would have to get the timing correct, because each of these have a different spin time depending on where they start, because since I'm doing rotations, I can't have it all start at the 0 point. Otherwise, it's whenever I hit it, it's going to spin backwards and then forwards, trying to get to that correct spot to start. So in order to handle that, I've got different output states for each of these, where they start their spin and end their spin. So rigging it was too much work. It's rigged to not be rigged, because I'm lazy.
The game isn't rigged, damn it.
Unfortunately, some audience polls, yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to go?
If anyone wants to do a couple polls.
Make sure your
and then
interactions
we'll go
are
for it.
enabled for Jizo.
So if your avatar doesn't grab it initially, try doing a finger gun. Some avies, it works better with finger gun. I don't know why.
Oh, I literally just reset
It's gonna work.
avatar on accident.
I don't think.
Potato, maybe.
Yeah.
So
it didn't
the
work
slot
for
machine is
potato.
here for me.
Yeah, I am using
I showed your
the
avatar, so
regular world drop. Let me just redrop that. I did try to get Ollie's OSC world drop working, but I was having issues right before this, unfortunately. Yep. And once again, if you have any issues grabbing the lever, try using a finger gun instead. I don't know what it is, but on some avies, it's easier to do a finger gun than to do a fist.
How big is the bone actually for the lever?
So the bone for the lever goes right above this and expands a tiny bit outside of the visual. So if you turn
Oh yeah,
on
I see.
contacts,
Oh, that reminds me of one of the funny, annoying bugs. Whenever you move around, the bone also moves. I forgot that bug.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that is there. So I actually am planning on expanding this just a little bit more.
Yeah, so it's easier to grab because it moves like this much when you move.
yeah, when you move, it moves. Finger gun.
There you go.
But that's not really your fault. It's more of a bug in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird behavior.
But it's not consistent across all avatars.
No.
All right. Does anyone have any questions about the slot machine before we go forward?
Will people get addicted?
Yes.
Probably.
I have people who follow me into public lobbies and say, "Can you drop it?" This isn't a meme. Like, I'm dancing in public FBTs and people come up to me and say, "Drop it."
When it's a child, it will move relative to the parent and then go to where it's meant to go.
Yes, since there's no actual input, it's not considered full gambling. We play games. Every game is a gambling. Absolutely.
When do we get the loot box version?
You should totally make that. Oh my god, that's great.
Got me banned to my country.
And the loot box version has to be even rarer to get something good.
Alright. Any questions about the avatar and not the memes? Though I do appreciate the memes.
Can you please translate to Spanish? I don't understand.
Me no habla español.
May I pull a lever once?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Whoa, it works.
Let's see.
Really awesome.
I was just really hoping somebody would have been on stage, but yeah.
$5.
There is some slight IK desync that does happen over the network, so occasionally you'll see some of the animations end a frame or frame too early. It's kind of frustrating.
The same sometimes you want to actually see the lever getting pulled. Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much.
Show off any of your things or off to me?
Nope, that's it for mine for this.
Okay.
So it's your turn. Go ahead.
Awesome. Alright, stand by. Give me a moment so I can go ahead and actually get the world sync dropping, because I do use Ollie's network synced world drop from mine here. So let's see where we are in the world. Bop. Alright, this might not fit very well here on the center stage, but I'm gonna do my best, so bear with me here.
Yeah. Pull it just towards me, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Can I sit on? Oh, you can't really sit on. Oh.
So what's the Wi-Fi password?
Grab them.
Okay, so
Can I get some miso chili chicken ramen?
it is not sushi. So this is a ramen cart that I put together for a kind of impromptu food cart event that happened before shelter. So kind of like an hour before the shelter venue opened, we did this kind of back alley, bring your food cart, bring a food table kind of thing, and just, have some snacks before the rave. So this one was done all with Avatar Dynamics, all contacts, just enjoying the wonderful new features of the SDK. And it specifically allows me to actually make the ramen, so I can go ahead and grab my Master Chef bowl here, fill it with the broth, then go over here to where my noodles are, fill it with the noodles, go over here, get some garnishing, and then I can give it to somebody, and they can enjoy a lovely bowl of ShelterCon themed ramen here. So,
Actually, how does the grabbing work?
there you go.
Is it with contacts or fizz
It's all
bones?
contact. It's all fizz bones and contacts.
It's all fizz bones.
Receivers, contacts, the works.
So if you bring the chopsticks to your head, it'll actually clear the bowl as well. So grab the chopsticks into the bowl.
I
Interesting.
can just barely see the chopsticks because my
Here, have
turned
some.
away.
Yeah.
Now bring it towards your head.
Wait, how does it do that? How does it do that?
That is interesting.
So the stretching is just some creative weight paint tricking I did where I have a bone that basically just gets parented to the chopsticks, and then that bone only has the weight paint for the top of the noodles, and then the bottom of the noodles are weight painted to the ramen cart itself.
Also getting a
That's awesome. I'm a little disappointed. I'm currently looking for a way to make a grapple launcher, and there basically isn't.
Yeah. But the other cool thing about this is because it's all fizz bones and all that interaction, anyone else can also make ramen, so if anyone would like to, go ahead and...
That also means you can feed this to other people.
That is a fair, argument.
My God, Josh.
Potato.
What? I'm literally potato.
Yep. The fizz bones bug. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to eat it here. No, I wanna get the camera to also see the plate being empty. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, so it is
Did it-
fully interactive
no.
for anyone else as well.
Moving.
No, it's not getting eaten for me. No.
You might need to lean in closer. That does limit. So as you pull the noodles away,
Oh.
I do have a limit where it will just break, so you can't stretch it across the world, because nobody wants noodles
Oh, there
stretching
we
across
go.
your world. So if you're not being able to eat it, you might need to lean in. 'Cause you
Yeah,
might be hitting
there
it.
we go. That works pretty well.
Hey, I personally don't want nasty noodles dragging across the streets.
Are you sure?
But just imagine, you're running across the street, someone has a chopstick with noodles, and they run up and just shove noodles in your face, and the bowl empties.
I'm still wondering what's the Wi-Fi password in this establishment.
Impressive.
The Wi-Fi password.
Humanitarian aid missions.
Before I move on, does anyone want to use the ramen that hasn't gotten a chance yet? I know it can be pretty
I haven't eaten.
compact here. Yeah, go ahead and make a ramen bowl.
So it does have to go in order, so you have to fill the broth.
And then you got some noodles, okay. There you go.
You can feed other people. You can feed other people.
Yes.
I was actually doing that for some desktop users during the event, because unfortunately the desktop users can't interact with the fizz bone. So
You can do it without opening anything. You can speed run it.
You can just feed it.
Correct.
Wow. I never thought that'd be today.
But it turns out it feeding the entire event.
Oh, you gotta get the
that
upper
was
card
empty.
first. There you go.
Alright.
It has to be grabbed before you can hit your head.
This is
contact.
cool.
That's brilliant, especially with the new nose. All right.
MJ here.
Great. All right. The only other thing I have to show is a new avatar that I've just released for public. Let me go ahead and switch to it. Say goodbye to the ramen cart.
No! Are you tired of public avatars and raves and everything being really lame, boring, and not very customizable? Well, does Hoytex have a solution for you?
Yep, so this is an avatar I threw together recently because I had a pretty rave girl stuck in my head for almost a month. And I got kind of sick of it, so I decided to make one.
Purple!
So
Yeah.
We do have Hue Shift. Yeah. So I threw this together because I've been going to a lot of raves. On another shelter con and all the others like that. I've been doing that a lot in the past couple months, and an issue I see a lot is people don't have very good avatars to use there, in terms of performance wise. Obviously there's wonderful, gorgeous looking ones, but usually they're very poor performance. So to allow people to have an avatar that they can use that's going to be a good performance, I decided to throw this one together. And plus there's a lot of other people that I've introduced to the scene that come in and they're saying wow, to allow people to have an avatar that they can use. We went to public rooms and never really did events, and then they're always rocking a really, really non-performant avatar, and then they're like, oh man, I don't have anything, and then they switch to a fallback, and it kind of diminishes in the experience. And because personally for me, how you look and what you are wearing in your avatar to identify yourself is half the experience. So I was able to put something together here for those people to be like, hey, welcome to the scene. I'd like you to participate in this venue, like at Shelter or others, but then I didn't have an avatar for them to give, so I was like, you know what, I can fix this. So here you go. So now I have an avatar I can just switch to, people can clone, and it's full of a bunch of toggles. And specifically the one reason why I wanted to show this one off was one thing I learned was a interesting technique with bones on the hood to allow the hood to actually move with weight painting, but even when it's down, it doesn't continue with the same weight painting. So instead of just weight painting the hood to the head, normally, what I normally would do, I wanted the hood to be able to come down on a toggle, and it's actually just a blend shape. I'm not switching between meshes here. It's all one solid mesh for the performance. Blend shaping up and down, including the ponytail disappearing and reappearing. And then you can see that when the hood is down, you can move your head up, down, left, right, all that, and the hood doesn't actually start clipping in your back or lifting up like it would if you actually just had it straight weight painted to your head. So a little fun thing. Was kind of proud that I was able to figure that out. I had definitely help from my friends and from my Discord server that are wonderful people, Juzo included. So yeah, so here you go. And that's pretty much all I got to say. Any questions?
Nope.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to show off my fun stuff. It's always a joy to see people engage with my creations.
Also, depending on which rave you go to, he has a number of logos that you can change on the pauldron, which is a fun little aspect.
Right. Forgot about that one. So thank you. Woo! No, unfortunately. Okay. Thank you, everyone. You.
Awesome. Awesome work.
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
What the hell did I just find? It's definitely not.
Ruben, are you okay?
Thanks for coming to the Avatar Roundup. That concludes this event for March 2022. I mean, oh geez, how long has it been? July 2022. Here's to hoping to see you all again next month in August of 2027. Woo!
2027?
Granted, this. What?
Yeah, that's what y'all
Go, Ribbit!
Wait, we're gonna time travel 5 more.
Jesus, what the hell was that? That must be AI generated art.
Yo. On a really badly trained AI.
Thank you for coming and thanks to all those who shared today. Cool dynamic stuff. Wow. 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 Well, good night. Goodbye. See you.
Were you always this tall?
Here we gonna.
Ooh.
I swear you were like 6 feet, but this is like 7 feet.
Yeah, I made that shit. How does that work?
This is usually slightly taller than me.
In full body.
The legs come out of my torso.
I mean... Oh yeah, I'll turn off the thing.
Actually, correct. But,
Wait. Peep, you made it full body compatible. Good job.
I love the koi fish. That is koi anglerfish.
I make this animated. My friend Evan.
I know.
Hey.
Oh, rad! Oh my gosh!
He